This was a rock feature in Colorado that was originally built in 1971. The guy made everything using rebar and lath, which he covered with a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch of mortar mix, not admixed by anything, no fiber or glue, because those things weren't really readily available to most people back in that time. The gentleman made a large tunnel-like shape as the main bulk shape of the water feature. The hollow tunnel that he made is 50 foot long by 7 foot tall by 6 foot wide. And then there's the poorly made grotto, which is really weak, and the subsequent falls and ponds. This feature was shut down due to massive leaking. As of this clip, we had applied a 2-inch thick fiber mesh reinforcement coat on only the face of the tunnel. Then we started to veneer the face with rock panels, but all of the reinforcement that was mixed for that face was done below and hand bucketed up the hill in 5-gallon buckets and then hand applied. Wasn't moving us along very fast, and with so much more area needing to be completed, I had to re-advise my customer on a solution. Now, I want to make a point here is I'm not paid to do the completion of this job. I was paid to train the lady's contractor. He doesn't have a cement pump, and it just so happens I don't have one anymore, but I know my best friend that I sold it to, and he's had it in his shop for 10 plus years and didn't use it, so I went and bought it back, brought it to this job.
Yeah, I thought I'd share a bittersweet moment with you. I just got back. I just repurchased this machine. Yeah, 10.5 years. It's been in my buddy's shop, never used. I've got all the what do you call it? I had it wrapped with shower board, and I've got all of that. It's just needing to be renewed. So I'd put this hopper on from my other machine, which this thing has a lot deeper hopper than that shallow pyramid shape one that it came with, and this thing just works so much better. But it's in really good shape, and I'm just going to clean it up and renew it, get it to where everything's greased and running. I already tried to run it. It runs good. Before I took it, I made sure that it did, but it had been sitting in a shop, so fortunately it wasn't what do you call messed up. But all right, so I took all these old templates off, or not templates, but the plastic. I had a piece of shower board there, but I made all new, and I modified the deck that we stand on. Normally, there's just one piece, and I doubled it up, made it really secure, and then I covered it this time. Instead of just plywood, I covered it with shower board. But haven't got all the, what do you call these things, door panel things that I use. You just push, pull. It's real easy to get them on and off. But did change on mine. I took the pyramid shape hopper, and I had this from my old machine, and it's better being round and deeper because we can stand up here and put our mixer in there and keep the mud alive as we're pumping, so it doesn't set up if it's got the glue in it. It used to set up really bad. But anyway, I got it all ready to go except for the flaps that I taped plastic so you can have like a curtain here, and then over the buttons in the back, I do the same thing here. I put a piece of plastic over there to where when you touch those, you don't get them cement. But it's all just about done with the what do you call it? The tabs and everything, pushing everything together. But
This is just some shots of the machine originally that before I sold it back in 10. Just the first couple of shots here where you see it just 4 ways all the way around it, and then you see the old shower board, covering system I did so that I didn't get it all covered with cement when we used it. But we made a lot of panels with this machine, and you needed it to when you're doing volume, just like I needed it on the Colorado job for volume. But normally I'm not making a bunch of panels. I'm not on site doing this, so that's why I kind of just like thought about it for this job. But now the job's over and I'm looking to sell it. So if you're interested in purchasing this, let me know. Email me or call me. My information's in the description area. The thing I like about this concrete pump is that it fits in the back of the pickup truck, and I've got an 8-foot bed, but it'll even fit in a 6-foot bed, and it's only 34 inches wide, so it fits through gates and properties that you're servicing.
all right, this morning we're getting ready to reinforce like we did up here. You can see where we've covered the whole side of this.
with a mesh, a mud combination to where we've strengthened the previous pour that was here. But this is buckets of water ready, Portland cement, so we can make some mud in our mixing tub with the mixer. And then we put it in the hopper, and then we turn on the machine, we spray it up. So this is all cleaned, and the plants are taken away, just cut down to where we have really good access. But this whole thing is just falling apart. And if you walk in the center of this or the trough, there's a big gutter. The water comes here. It just simply, it's not a slide, but it looks like a slide. And if you step in the center of that, you go through. It's not a very strong thing. So that's why we're reinforcing it. We put some panels up. We left this door of the grotto open. We're going to go back there and spray from the inside. And then we've got panels to stick there, so we can just literally reinforce this whole entire thing. But we're getting ready to turn this puppy on. Got it elevated so there's less head height. And we've pushed the pump discharge as close as we can. We've got 75 foot of hose, and we got enough to get in through the backside. I'm thinking if you can see a little hole, cut a hole right there, if I can get my finger in the camera, right there and there. And on the backside, instead of going up and over the unit, which would have been more head height, more hose length, I went through it because it was just expanded metal and rebar, you know, about a half to 3/4 of an inch. So we just cut a hole through this side and the other side. Now we can run the hose through. It's about a 6 foot width, and we've got a rope in there. We tie it to the hose, we pull it through, and there you go. You got your pump, your hose on the other side without going up and over. But hose, this unit, when they came, they sent it with a 75 foot hose. We used to use this in the shop to produce panels. And to turn it on, I had to have 9 guys ready to pump and to move molds and you know, finish them and stuff like that. But we've got 5 today, and we've got 75 foot of hose, which normally when we were in the shop, we went down to 1 hose and we'd move the machine around. It's on wheels. I've got it blocked right now. I've got the machine covered to where nothing can get sprayed on it and in it, and it stays clean. These are just shower boards with door panels, the push-pull door panel pieces that I put on, and we're ready to go. I have to apologize, as I left my camera bag at the hotel and didn't have any means other than my phone to shoot videos, so we didn't. But I've got a video clip here of my motorized one. This one had a gas power engine instead of the one that you saw on the site just now, which is electric. My preference is electric because I can wire it into a box anywhere. At any rate, this is a shot of the pump being used on my home where I'm doing a retaining wall with the pump. And like I say, it works like butter, pumps like butter. And if you're interested any further in training or in purchasing the pump, give me a call. My phone number is in the description area, my email. Thanks a lot for watching my videos. And if you liked it, please subscribe, share, and like. Have a great day. Bye.